Good morning, this is Paul Turner, the immigration barrister to Imperium Chambers. Is there finally going to be an amnesty or a legacy scheme version 2 coming up on the horizon? I've often mentioned that we should have one. I would like to say that there definitely is, but perhaps a clue might be that Priti Patel perhaps gave an indication that there could possibly be one in the future. The reason for this is that Priti Patel accepted in answering questions to a committee that there was a need to deal with the legacy of cases in the United Kingdom. Why does this offer any additional hope? Well, it's the use of the word legacy. In 2006, the government accepted that the immigration system was not fit for purpose and introduced a scheme called the legacy scheme, which looked like an amnesty and dealt with some 500,000 cases, with about nearly 200,000 getting indefinite leave to remain. Perhaps this is what is being considered. One can only hope and hope that the government does deal with it, especially with the coronavirus pandemic. On the other hand, one can contrast what's happening here with what's happening in America. In America, they have another problem with illegal migrants. However, the new president declared that he would implement sweeping changes to American immigration law and allow up to 11 million illegals to become citizens. Now, note the term citizens. In the United Kingdom, people will be given 2.5 years leave to remain and expect to keep extending it unless they qualify before they can acquire citizenship some 11 years or so, or 21 years later, in certain circumstances, or 11 years. Why then has Boris Johnson failed to act? It's not as if he's aware of an amnesty. Indeed, I've done a number of videos and included clips of him speaking in favour of one. You can see a clip of him here. So, Boris, what with Joe Biden announcing plans for 11 million people to become American citizens, and Priti Patel apparently accepting that there is a problem within the immigration department, why not make an announcement that this is actually something being actively considered, not just something thought of or forgotten about, and give the 1.5 million or so undocumented migrants, because no one really knows how many people are here, some hope for the future. It wouldn't be a large thing to do, and it could be planned and mapped out properly, so as to weed out anyone that's criminal or a threat to the United Kingdom. But surely the time is now right, and given Priti Patel's comments, it seems that even she seems to accept that there is a problem within the immigration system. I hope that they do introduce a legacy scheme, which will in effect be an amnesty, even if they don't use the word amnesty, and I hope they do so soon, as I say, to put people out of their misery. They're having, of course, introduced a limited type of amnesty so that people can, if they're undocumented, get the vaccine. As to how that's going to work, we don't know, and I'll be doing a video on that. I hope you've enjoyed this very short video. Please keep tuned. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching. This is Paul Turner, the immigration barrister to Imperium Chambers.